Greetings again. We're about to start on the train project, and that is a project where you're going to basically build a train and one trailer that connects to the train. And this particular project is designed to give you a very in-depth experience at with 3D modeling and with using the Autodesk Inventor software. That's what its main focus is. So there's no papers or anything like that to write on this one, no design briefs or anything of that nature. I'm going to point out on each video what you're expected to learn as far as what is the technique, the 3D modeling technique that you're going to learn. And I'm not going to go over all of them up front. Okay, that's really just too much information. So I'm going to stick by with each video telling you, what is the technique or what have you that you're going to learn. Now, in this particular set of videos, we're going to build the train body as you see here on my screen. This is what you're going to learn. You're going to learn in 3D modeling how to determine basically your base feature. What are you going to start with? What feature of this object would you build first and then add other things on to it as you go along? And with this particular feature, I'll go over here to the drawing itself. All right, or actually with this particular train, we see that the base feature, and in most cases the base feature, would be the bottom portion of the train. And if I'm going to build the base of the train first, I want to look and see how long it is, and I want to know how wide it is. So we're actually 5.5 inches, 5.5 inches long, and it is 0.7 or 0.875 inches thick, and width-wise or depth-wise, it is 2 inches deep. All right, so we're going to start with our length first. We're going to open a new document. We're going to keep this one in inches, and then we're just going to click Create. And of course, as you know, we have to start a sketch. We're going to use the XY plane, and we're going to start with creating a square. Now on this one, I don't want to lock into anything. I don't want to lock into any axis. I don't want to lock into any X or Y chart lines or anything like that. So I'm going to start off with, I'm just going to draw a basic rectangle and end it right there. All right, my width of this rectangle, I mean my length is 5.5 inches long. Go back to the right part here. Okay, so I'm going to constrain that to 5.5 inches. Enter. Zoom out. Now I need to get this, the height. The height is 0.875 inches. 0.875 inches. All right, now I'm going to do something else as well. I am going to place some constraints on it. I want this rectangle to be right dead center of my axis right here of my XYZ planes. I want it to be right in the center. So how do I do that? Well, again, I go over here to Constraints. Yours may look a little different. You probably have a palette with all of this already on the palette bar there. But my first constraint is going to be a vertical constraint. So I'm going to constrain vertically. I'm going to find the center point of my object or my sketch. Click on that, and then click on this yellow dot in the center, and that aligns me up vertically. Constrains me vertically. As you see, my two vertical lines are in blue, meaning that they are constrained. Next is going to be horizontal constraint. So I'm going to find the middle of my horizontal, which is right here, and then sync it up with this axis. All right, now you see everything turned blue. That means this drawing, the sketch, is fully constrained, both vertically and horizontally. And the next thing I want to do is I want to get the depth of the part, or the base. And we said that was 2 inches. So we'll go back to our drawing. We're going to finish the sketch because we're going to achieve our depth with an extrude. And it defaults at 1 inch, so we just got to go in there and type 2 and click OK. So now we have our base feature.